Hello, everybody, and welcome to the AGP podcast. As you can tell, I have my father's laser eyes because I am Lady Vader. And today we are celebrating Star Wars because it's May. So you all know what that means. It's Star Wars month! Woo! I was supposed to have a Darth Vader helmet, but it doesn't fit over the headset. So get over it. So what are we doing for this month? We're going to look at memes. We're going to do some personality tests. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, we're not going to rant about stuff that we don't like. We're going to accept the fact that some people like it and some people don't. And that's where it's going to lead to. Of course, as always, I want to thank everybody who joins us for all the fun that we're going to be having. Throughout the week, you will be seeing us play Star Wars games, Star Wars themes, and the whole 9 yards of work. I might just pull I know it's for the whole week, but I'm starting to feel like it should be a whole month. Obviously, my own little Ewok here wants to say hi. Say hi, Fizzgig. You don't even have an Ewok name. No, you don't. You just hi. Ugh. But of course, I can't do anything Star Wars without the two people who want to kill each other over the fact if Darth Maul's a good character or not. So, of course, I need to bring on my co-pilot, the wonderful Wookiee himself, Ash!
Yo, and it's not if Darth Maul is good or not, it's whether he survives or not. And also, I was going to say, you could still put the Darth Vader helmet on and drill some holes for the sound to go through, and then put the headset over into the, yeah.
We are not drilling holes. We are not drilling holes in my Darth Vader helmet, you dipshit.
Then there is another to buy. And then we modify that. Are you going to whack yourself in the head with this sword? Oh my god, a laser sword!
I'll hurt you. You're going to be a dead man. Dead ass walking.
Your hand just got cut off.
That's all right. It got. You know what? That's all right. I'm more machine than woman anyway.
Okay, then.
Of course, on top of that, we're going to bring in our other co-host. This one makes Jawas look like the cutest and the most non-scary creatures in the entire Star Wars universe. The Tiki Man himself, DadMan walking. The only one that's not doing a Star Wars name.
Just draw the damn holes. Drill the damn holes in the helmet and be done with it.
I am not drilling holes in my collectible Star Wars Darth Vader helmet.
Then just cover it back up when you're done with drilling holes with the duct tape, black duct tape. There.
He was asking for that. Okay. I just mentioned drilling the holes. He went like, no, use black duct tape afterwards.
We can fix it.
Anyway. Do you know how much that helmet cost me? Fuck you.
Oh, I know. I don't think it probably does would be quite expensive, but oh well, you only live once, you know.
Unless you're reincarnated.
Yeah, that too. Okay, is this a good enough name for you?
Dad, my stream.
Oh,
change it. Bad Dad.
Bad Dad. No. Oh, there we go. I got a better. Amanda, use the laser sword.
Oh my god, DadMan. Here. Well, let me fix you.
I didn't know there were limits on.
And just like that, the stream has already been derailed.
Well, I mean, it just seemed innocuous, but well, whatever. I'm used to destroying things.
There you go. You're the DadMan pit.
Okay, that's fine.
He put
whatever that means.
Some bum word in his name and tried to take away all my monies. Oh, speaking of my money.
That one word? You mean you can't say that one word?
Saying and having it written on an entire stream are slightly different, Dad.
Really? That particular word is that? Wow. Okay.
Dad, I don't.
You're
the expert.
Dad, I don't know, and it's not something that I want to risk.
I agree with you. You're the expert, but still, geez, Manetti's. You know, what have we come to? But anyway.
No, he is not my daddy.
There you go.
By the way, there's an echo.
It's probably me again today. I don't know what to do.
Bad DadMan. Oh my, trouble in paradise, kids. Not really. All right, so guys, it's Star Wars. It's Star Wars week. You know that this means we're going to play a bunch of games and talk Star Wars.
Personally, I hold to the whole month of May.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I only have so much time, and I still have to work the rest of the month. I only got to take off for the original thing. But let's start it off with kicking it off with me doing one of the greatest Star Wars tunes ever. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba ba-dum ba ba-dum dun dun. Dun, 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 Star Wars.
Why does that sound like the Jurassic Park theme?
It counts. It's both from John Williams.
Wait, was it the Jurassic Park theme? Oh, okay.
What do you think they got behind there? Probably a Death Star. They got a lot of them. Check out the movies. They keep blowing them up. So, Dad, if you were a Star Wars, if you had to take a Star Wars personality quiz, who do you think you would get?
Han Solo.
Sorry. Hey, AGP Mom, let's go.
Yo, shout out to my mom for the 200 bits. Don't do that again, LOL. Mom got excited. Mom's more in this Jurassic Park than Star Wars.
Kicking off the Star Wars season bidding with 200 bits. Do I hear a 300?
Oh my gosh. Ash, if you had to take a Star Wars personality quiz, or if you have, who do you think you would get?
What was it, Dadman?
You don't want to know why I said that, though?
Hold on, we'll get to it in a second.
Okay, go ahead, Ash.
Good Lord, would you let me run my stream?
I don't know.
No, so Darth Maul, yeah.
Who do you think you would get in a personality quiz, Ash?
And to be honest, I have absolutely no idea. I'd like it to be some sort of Grey Knight or someone in the middle of the Force. Not a bounty hunter. I don't think I'd be in that bounty hunter. It'd be funny and hilarious if I did get a Wookiee. That'd be the funniest thing ever. But
I need the personality quiz. How much hair do you have on your body? I'm covered. You're a Wookiee. Okay, well, since Ash doesn't know, Dad, why do you think you be Han Solo? I can't even say it without laughing. Sorry. Yes, Dad.
Because I'm cool.
Even he doesn't know.
He goes with because I'm cool.
I'm cool. I love the ladies, and I can really charm them, and I can really treat them really right. So
okay, first off, Dad, that second one doesn't count. Even Han Solo in the first movie is like, princess, don't care. She's got money. Money, I care.
So Han Solo is a male gold digger.
Look, Han Solo chased after that Leia booty because she's the princess.
Yeah, but you know
what?
We didn't see the stuff before in the prequel. You know, before he grew up and that stuff. He was a suave guy and could charm the women.
He ran shit for some of that, and before that he worked for the Empire.
I'll be Lando Calrissian then. Hey, I'm the ladies' man.
So in other words, DadMan swings every way.
I know. I'll go everywhere. No, I don't do freaking robots. I'm a ladies' man.
Well,
Lando was a ladies' man, period.
No, he was into robots.
Another 200 bits for Dad to find the ability to say all that would come.
Well, AGP Mom, the host and the co-host are really like knocking my confidence down right now. So
that's okay, Dad. I mean, me, if it was for you, I'd pick Jawa or the Gonk droid.
Jeez, I feel loved. Loved and appreciated.
Well, with DadMan, I would have said whatever the race Jar Jar was.
Oh, a Gungan?
Yeah, you're a Gungan. That's yeah, you're a big
Me said DadMan Bink.
But not as dumb as Jar Jar.
No, I would say he'd be Captain Tarples, though. Give him some rank and, some intelligence, Ash would make good Captain Tarples.
Yes. Yes.
What?
He still hasn't noticed.
He's adorable.
Thank you.
I'm just popping to say I'd wear a slave suit for you, DadMan.
Thank you. Thank you. You made my night. At least somebody appreciates me around here.
We appreciate. Look, the gauntlet has a very important role. I just haven't figured out what it is yet.
I got to come with my Colt 45 talk now.
Here, fine. Here, Dad, you could be the mouse droid.
I'll take that slave Leia suit any day. Hey.
DadMan could be one of the Tusken
I'll bring the
Raiders
Colt
that kidnapped
45.
Anakin's mom.
Golly. I'm sitting here trying to be smooth and suave, and you guys do nothing for me.
And the fact that you try to be smooth and suave is the reason why I'm going to piss myself.
Well,
this is AGP. Smooth and suave is out the window.
While you're at it, piss in your pants and fall out of the chair there. Hey, that would be a double theme. Hey, see? Hey, look. Hey, I got it with the ladies. First, this Leia suit. AGP mom with another 200 bits because she appreciates me. Sad that you guys don't have taste like Mrs. and your mom and Squeak could have. Hey, and Cassie.
I felt like I just lost a few brain cells there.
You lost a few brain cells, and I think I'm about to upchuck my dinner.
Ash is the puppy running in circles wanting to fight. I'm the mature guy that says, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll do it. The Tusken Raider. Oh, yeah. Dude, thank you. I'm fired. My night has been made. I am happy. My mood has completely flipped. So thank you.
I think DadMan drank the Kool-Aid. This is the result.
Hey, screw you and screw you. Go home.
I'd rather you didn't.
No, I'm not going to you.
I am home. Have you seen the set?
I'm Lando Calrissian. I'm a ladies' man, not this Disney mouse trap.
Lando Calrissian again, who does robots.
No, he does not.
This.
No,
yes, he does.
I refuse to recognize anything after the outside of the expanded universe.
You're gonna have to get over that.
Well, I will have nice discussions with you, but my Lando is the woman's man, like Billy D. Williams, the greatest actor of all time. I mean, with the Colt 45 commercial.
Dad, it was established even in the books before Disney did the solo Star Wars.
No,
Lando swang every way.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
not in the books I read.
And his favorite way was the robot way.
No, it wasn't.
No, his favorite way was whatever put out way.
That too.
And whatever you get with Colt 45.
Moving on.
I like how he keeps trying to integrate this Colt 45.
I'm smiling.
There's no Colt 45 in the Star Wars universe.
Oh dear God!
There's no physical ammo weapons
in
the Star Wars universe. I mean, okay, except for like bows and arrows and shit. But I'm gonna like guns.
Now, just so everybody knows, because if anybody does ask me, my characters, I'm going to go with the three that I've always gotten: Palpatine, Vader, or Anakin.
Yeah, you're dark. Yeah.
I always get those three, no matter what I do. No matter what I do. I think I got Leia once.
What do you mean?
But that's because I took a Jedi-only quiz.
Oh, your quiz, yeah, quiz. Well, Amanda, we know you're so dark.
And then Leia does become female Vader. So
let's see if...
Please do DadMan first. This is going to take forever.
We're going to do DadMan first. So we're going to see... with the Star Wars quiz. And if you guys want to do one on your own and put in the chat what you found to be what your Star Wars character is, here's the link in the chat right there. Just go on over to that link and you can answer questions too to see who your Star Wars character will be.
All right.
DadMan, you're up first. Choose a weapon.
Pistol, bottom right.
He's purposely going for Han Solo.
No, I'm seriously not.
I'm going for the Colt 45.
Okay, Dad, what kind of childhood did you have? You were moody and self-involved, traumatic in a way that can only be properly explained in a prequel. You have happy memories of your home planet. It was good, but I couldn't wait to get out there and explore. For some reason you can't remember. You're starting to think someone may have messed with your memories.
It's really small there. What's the last one again?
You can't remember. You're thinking someone has messed with your memories.
I think it was good, but couldn't wait to get out of there.
Okay. It looks like your friend might get into a fight. You, A, don't get involved. B, start talking things out and get those two to shake hands. C, rush into his or her defense. D, get him or her out of there ASAP. Or the last one, ditch them when they need you most, but head back just in time.
Wait, there's 45 questions.
I think the I think probably the second one. I mean, my first instinct would be the second one.
He starts talking. How do you feel about the prequels? The prequels, are they terrible? Fine. They don't deserve so much hate. They're good.
Well,
prequels.
Except for Attack of the Clones.
Altogether, the prequels.
I know that they don't deserve so much hate. Except for that one.
Advertisement. Next question.
Hey, it's a female. All right.
When encountering new ideas, you are naturally inclined to be more open-minded or skeptical.
Oh, this is easy.
Are you
very skeptical.
How do you handle criticism or opposing ideas? You're going to do things your way, no matter what anyone says. You listen closely to the opposing view. That could be a learning moment. You can find people's lack of faith disturbing. You don't say much, but if you hear relevant information, you'll use it. You argue your case with facts and logic. You pull someone's arm out of socket.
Argue facts with facts and logic. Until I run.
Which of these would you be most interested in studying? Combat, diplomacy, astrophysics, language, mechanics, psychology.
Combat tactics.
Oh my God, seeing Dad in combat. Over the years, how would you say you've grown as a person? You've learned to control your emotions, to put others first. You've hardened yourself to the endless suffering that is life. After starting at the bottom, you've earned status and respect. You've learned to be careful who you put faith in. Personal growth is overrated.
Oh God, that's hard. They're two.
One.
I know. What was the second one again?
You've hardened yourself to the endless suffering that is life.
It's between 1 and 4.
There is no between.
I know.
Do or do not. Let's go.
45 questions.
I've learned
Let's
to be
go.
careful who put faith in. That lately has been anyway.
Advertisement. Goodbye. If something bad.
Quit skipping the women. Come on.
I'm not. No.
It's an ad. I wanted to see what she had to say to me.
Shut up.
Okay.
If something bad happens to you have 45 questions. We're on 9.
I'm Wendell. I call 45. Let me see them women.
If something bad happens to someone close to you.
Okay.
If something bad happens to someone close to you, how do you go? No! You drop everything and find how you can help. You do what you can for your friend while keeping things together in your own life. Find out who's responsible and make them pay. At least it didn't happen to you.
I think the second one, how I can help.
Your pet is sick and you're in the middle of moving and you've got a bantha-sized pile of work to finish. How are you holding up? Better than ever. Stress puts me on my game. Like a Zen master, this is business as usual. A little out of sorts, but nothing I or my blaster can't handle. Help, I'm falling apart faster than a busted R2 unit.
The third one.
Purposely picks the Han Solo one again.
No, I didn't know that one. That one is true. I mean,
I'm gonna make fun of it because you picked Han Solo first. When I need to come up with the right thing to say, I tend to fall back on quippy one-liners, mind-blowing wisdom, relevant facts, and I'm sorry, intimidation. You're generally the silent type. Blip, bleep, boop. Wow.
I tend to fall back on quippy one-liners, I think.
I've already picked it.
I was looking at the others. That was the one that made the most sense.
Which most accurately describes your relationship with your best friend? We get advice, but we always make up. We share a deep bond, but people don't really get it. A balance of power is heavily tilted in one direction. We're so much alike, people sometimes get us confused. Friends aren't really my thing. It's like we could be brothers, sisters.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm sorry, Dad. I sleep with her and play Fortnite is not one of the options.
Okay. Yeah, I used to have a best friend that I lost contact with. We're gonna find a way to pick up.
That's not true. You still keep in contact with me.
I don't know about you, Gash, sometimes, but I know.
Wow.
I would say we get in fights so we make up using the misses. Boy, we like making up.
Ew, not on my channel.
God, I can't do anything right on your channel
room.
tonight. Jeez.
Oh.
I am in my room.
When it's time to get the job done, you never give up and always achieve what you set out to do. Suppress a minor panic attack after logically examining the task at hand. Take my money up front, and I'm not putting my neck on the line for anyone. Crack down and get to work even if no one notices. I find fear and intimidation can be excellent motivators.
The fourth one, crack down, even though no one notices. Yeah, that's like work. It
That's
really
the
is.
wrong answer. Which planet would you most like to visit? Tatooine,
Why do they have
Endor.
Hoth? Where's Hoth on this?
No one wants to go to the cold, Dad. Do you want
to go to Hoth?
Dad, do you want to go to Florida? Do you want to go to the jungle? Do you want to go to the city, or do you want to go to the swamp?
Really, none of them.
Get out of my
I'll guess I'll
swamp.
go to Kashyyyk then because it's foresty.
You love Star Wars, but what bugs you about it, besides Jar Jar Binks, is Luke and Leia kiss, continuity errors, Anakin in the prequels, Stormtroopers' terrible aim, the Sarlacc, the Ewoks, Death Star getting blown up because of a stupid exhaust port. Episode 4 headed where Greedo shoots first. Where's all of the above?
Yeah, really, that's true. I'd say Anakin in the prequels. It's like sounded like Ash.
Droids can be cute and funny, useful and straightforward, super intelligent and helpful, badass and dangerous, or sex bots. Oh, I'm sorry, that last one wasn't in there.
Oh.
I was going to say Lando much.
Well, depends who's my robot though.
Droids should be
Useful and straightforward.
so.
What was unexpected? I
Emphasis on the
wonder. I saw that one comment in chat. I wonder what was unexpected. But anyway, go ahead.
Mousy, how do you finish? Tell me who you got, baby. How are you at money management? My money's right day and night. I mostly stay on top of things. I could be a little better. Honestly, I kind of hate paying attention to any of it.
Last one.
And that's where all the Fortnite skins go. Do you tend to be a picky eater? Yes or no?
Yes.
Would you rather fight on the ground or in a ship?
Ship.
Fight club, book club.
Actually, a book club. Could be kind
Cassie got 3PO. Ash,
Yes.
you guess which one Squeaka got. Money or love, Dad? What are you fighting for?
I'm fighting for love. Hey,
Yep.
there's plenty of me to go around, baby.
Do noble ends sometimes justify the immoral means? If the ends are truly noble, any means are justified. Sometimes, yes, it's okay to do bad things for a good reason. It's almost always a bad idea to do bad things for a good purpose. No, to fight for a noble purpose requires noble tactics.
I think the second one, sometimes it's okay. But which characters? What is there like a preset selection of characters that you?
I don't know, Dad. I have a ticket this quiz.
I'm gonna guess that Squeaka got Leia.
I was thinking Leia as well.
All right, the guests are it for Leia, Squeaks. Okay, your neurosis,
Slave Leia.
obsessive compulsive disorder, narcissism, self-doubt, attention deficit, hyperactive disorder. Nothing's wrong with me, but the rest of the world is crazy.
Narcissism.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Choose an extracurricular activity: theater, debate, band, sports, culinary, science.
Sports.
She got Luke.
Wow.
Wow.
Close. We got the other half of the twins.
Exactly.
How do you get a new crush to notice you? Do something impressive, being smart and interesting, being funny, by looking my best, by brooding and hoping they notice me.
By brooding and hoping they notice me.
Oh my God. How the hell did you get married? Who are you most
I don't
likely
know. I got lucky once. That's all I can say.
Who are you most likely to argue with today? A friend or family member, a coworker, or online, some idiot?
Is online idiot a choice? Just kidding. A coworker. No.
How do you feel about giving and getting advice? You always listen to your closest confidants. Good luck shutting me up when I've got something to. Okay, yeah. People see me out because I'm a good listener. No one listens to me. I heed nothing but my own endowment. No, you're good luck shutting you up when you've got something to say. That's the answer.
Damn straight. I agree.
Which is more important when you go out to eat, the food or the company?
The company, actually, really. It's like playing Fortnite. I do stuff because I like.
I think that's situational.
It could be.
I go to plenty of family weddings just for the food.
Yeah, well.
What's the biggest threat to the world? War, natural events, or humans?
Well, wait.
That's easy.
Can I specifically say Ash as a choice with humans? Yes, humans.
Humans. That's actually.
By the way, Cassie, I think Cassie's perfect as C-3PO. That's kind of cool.
She really is.
Yeah.
That's why she's my secretary. If you meet a real alien, do you kill it, try to communicate with it, keep your distance, capture or study it, or do you screw it? I mean, no, I'm sorry, that one isn't in there either. My bad.
Depends on what mood I'm in. That wasn't a choice. Okay.
No, that actually really wasn't a choice, Dad. Capture, stay away, communicate, kill it.
I'd probably keep my distance.
I'm gonna hit it with a rock. Blue, green, red, purple. I'll take a blaster, please.
I want my blaster. I love that pistol.
Where would you travel? Africa, Europe, America, or outer space?
Why would I go to Europe?
Ash is there.
No, Europe's kind of a shithole at the moment, especially.
I'll go to outer space. Elon, put me on the shit. Oh no, it's that Bezos guy that's got this.
How young are you? Young, youngish, old, old?
I'm youngish.
Okay.
Age is a state of mind. I'm going to friggin' fight going down.
Which trilogy rules, Dad?
Oh, you don't even have to ask this one.
Let's go.
The original trilogy.
What's the best thing to be in school? Student, teacher, principal, janitor, something else?
Well, nowadays, I mean, it's not like when I was in school.
Dad, for you, what is the best thing to be in school?
Nowadays would have been a student because anyway, I won't go into that subject matter, but hey, but I guess you got it.
What's wrong with it?
I will say student.
Do you ever just look at the stars? Yes, a lot. Sure, sometimes. Hells no.
Sure, sometimes. Hey,
have you ever been lost? Yes, you have.
Yes, I mean.
Do you excel working alone? Are you better with alone or on a team with work?
Alone. Seriously, alone. I'm having to deal with team now.
Is Star Wars your favorite movie franchise?
Yeah, I have to say yeah.
Are you scared of the dark?
No way. Although there are times I like the lights on.
Next question. Could you run a 10-minute mile right now?
No way.
Do you enjoy driving?
Yeah, I do.
Do you prefer animated or live action movies?
Live action, baby.
Do you like to wear a helmet?
No, actually I don't.
Are you a traveler or a homebody?
I'm a traveler. I like to hit the road.
When work makes him do it. You're Leia.
Wow. Wow. Didn't see
Dad,
that.
You're bold, unwavering. You're a princess who isn't afraid to fight the power. With a sharp diplomatic mind, you understand in conflict resolution, but it won't keep you from speaking your mind. You're sometimes brash. Confidence seems to be a family trademark. Hey, yeah, it's your bro.
Yeah.
Sweet home Alabama.
Hey. Oh. Hey, that first that Empire Strikes Back scene. Hey. Wow, I can't believe it.
All right.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Want a kid? Dad, you were completely wrong. You were completely wrong. You ain't the ladies' man. You the lady.
Doesn't matter. Don't matter.
You got the lady part right.
I can play. Yeah, that's all I need. The other, yeah, good. I at the risk of being perfect.
All right, who's ready to do Ash?
I'm not.
Okay,
Hell no.
here we go.
You can do it. Do Ash.
Lightsaber, let's go.
What was your childhood?
I'd go with, I don't know, Happy Memories on My Home Planet.
Okay, Leia. It looks like your friend might get in a fight. What are you going to do, Eshi?
I start talking things out and get these two to shake hands.
How do you feel about the prequels?
They're actually good.
How about an
I heard that
advertisement?
last ad, man.
Sorry, I couldn't hold it.
When encountering new ideas, are you inclined to be more open-minded or skeptical?
Somewhat open-minded.
How do you handle criticism or opposing ideas?
Listen closely to the opposing view. This could be a learning moment.
Which of these would you be most interested in studying?
Astrophysics.
Oh, jeez.
Over the years, how would you say you've grown as a person?
Slowly.
I've learned to be careful to who I put my faith in.
Yeah.
If something bad happens to someone close to you, how do you cope?
Do what I can for my friend whilst keeping things together in my own life.
Your pet is sick, you're in the middle of moving, and you've got a bantha-sized pile of work to finish. How are you holding up?
A little out of sorts. A
little out of sorts.
Plastic can't handle.
Ash isn't quite sure on that question because he already ate it for dinner. When I need to come up with the right thing to say, I tend to fall back on.
I'm generally the silent type.
Yeah, you are. Which most accurately describes your relationship with your best friend?
I don't know for this one. I don't really have one best friend.
Well, if it's View and Explorer, you're so much alike people sometimes get you confused.
I'd say the I don't know. Share a deep bond, but people don't really get it. Yeah, I'll go with that. Because I don't have one.
I get that because you do have a couple of friends that some people probably don't understand.
I have a few best friends. I don't think I have one that.
When it's time to get the job done, you.
How would you
procrastinate till the last minute?
How would you answer it if I was your best friend, Ash?
I committed suicide 3 times, but it didn't take.
Probably.
Suicide is not funny.
Suppress a minute panic attack after logically examining the task at hand.
Which planet, baby?
Coruscant.
No, man. I hate big cities. Yeah.
You love Star Wars. You love Star Wars, but what bugs you the most about it?
What's this? I'd say continuity errors because everything else makes sense.
All right, droids should be
super intelligent and helpful.
How are you at money management?
I mostly stay on top of things.
Are you a picky eater?
Yep.
Would you rather fight on the ground or in a ship?
Ship.
Fight club or book club?
Book club.
Wow. We have things in common, Ash.
Money or love?
Oh, fuck.
There's only one the ladies want to hear.
Money.
Oh, well, all but one lady.
Oh, I don't know. This is a really tough one.
Time's a ticking, boy.
I know.
Do
Can I-
do 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 do
Hang on, I'm
do
gonna flip a coin.
do do
Be the hopeless
do
romantic.
Heads, money, heads, money, tails, love.
Be the romantic.
Money, it's heads.
Wow. No romanticism.
Do noble ends sometimes justify immoral means?
Me, what's the most middle ground approach? Is it the sometimes yes? It's
Sometimes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. I'll go with that.
Choose your neurosis.
What does neurosis mean?
Do you have narcissism, self-doubt? Are you obsessive compulsive, ADHD? Nothing wrong with you. Everybody else is crazy. You have trouble communicating with people.
Almost all the above. ADHD.
Your extracurricular activity.
I'll go culinary science.
How you get that crush to notice you, Esh?
By being funny.
Who are you going to argue with today?
DadMan.
Yes.
All right, someone online. Done. How do you feel about giving and getting advice?
People seek me out, become a good listener.
Yes, they do. Food or company?
Food.
War, natural events, humans.
Hang on.
Oh man, he had to think about it.
Yeah, humans.
It's always humans.
Yeah.
Alien, kill it, talk to it, run away from it, capture and study it.
Try to communicate.
Yeah. No.
Blue, green, red, purple, or blaster?
Purple.
Okay, Mace Windu. Africa, Europe, America, or outer space?
Space.
Advertisement. Direct TV. You can stream it now.
Nah.
Are you young, youngish, older, or old?
I'm youngish.
Oh, I pushed young. Don't worry. It works out anyway.
I'm a kid now. Shit.
Which one,
prequels.
Ash?
Prequel.
Student, teacher, principal, janitor, or something
What's
else?
the best thing to be in school? Student. What would class as something else?
I wonder if like an athlete, a jock, or something like that could be something
No,
else.
those would fall under students.
Yeah, but
because the students are the athletes.
it's a different type of student, though.
I'm going to go with something else because then you could be a lab tech.
But the lab tech could be teacher. Anyway, good. I agree.
Do you
with
look at the stars, Ash?
Sure, sometimes. I feel like this question is revealing a lot.
Have you
about
ever
me
been
personally.
lost?
Yep.
How do you excel? Working alone or on a team?
Team. I need other people around.
Is Star Wars your favorite movie franchise?
No. I don't have one favorite. I like a lot of different.
Are you
ones.
scared of the dark?
Sometimes. Not entirely. Only if it's like pitch black and there's zero light.
Can you
whatsoever.
run a 10-minute mile right now?
Absolutely not.
There you go.
Do you like to drive?
Absolutely.
Do you prefer animated or live action movies?
Animated.
Do you like to wear a helmet?
Well, I physically can't.
Well,
I've seen you with a helmet on. I've seen your Facebook post. But
No.
the answer's no. Then
No.
traveler or homebody?
What's a homebody?
You
Someone who
don't go
stays at
anywhere.
home.
Oh, I'd say right now homebody.
You're Yoda.
Fuck yeah, let's go!
You're wise beyond all measure. You are one of the most powerful Jedi the galaxy has ever known. With years of meditation, 900 of them, behind you, anger is a distant memory. A natural teacher, you've learned to use the Force for good and to pass that gift to future generations.
Hell yes. Grandmaster of the Jedi, let's go.
Who oversaw its demise and defeat? Anyway, but
Well,
I can't figure out how the gold digger question fit into, but oh well. But anyway, so you've done this.
I think managing money and all those kinds of questions is like managing the finances of an organization. I think that's where that would come in.
Squeaks. Luke's a good choice. Luke's a good guy.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Does that mean I have to wear the slave Leia costume now?
Okay.
Oh God, I would pay money not to see that.
I will. I will do that. Oh God. Yeah, I like that. Well, anyway, I got so much to share with the world, and you guys just put me down.
Okay, Leia.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to flaunt it.
So, of course, there's one person left to take the quiz.
Okay.
I've not taken this quiz yet.
Oh, I thought you said that. Oh, you've taken.
No, I've taken other quizzes. So who knows? I may get somebody that I've never gotten before.
R2D2.
Yes.
Smart.
So basically, Dad says that I'm a foul-mouthed little trash can. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, there you go. All 5'2" of you, right?
So that's Dad's
Oh, that was a deep cut right there.
You forgot my hand half.
And half. Okay, I'm sorry. you earned that ½ inch.
So, based off of the questions.
Cool.
Ash, who do you think I'm going to get?
Vader or Leia?
Dad, who do you think I'm going to get?
Palpatine.
Chat, who do you think I'm going to get? I like to see those answers. We're also going to do my quiz a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think I'm choosing?
The Force lightning.
Oh, yeah. What kind of childhood do you think I have?
Traumatic. Moody and self-involved?
No.
Oh, God,
the traumatic and
happy memories of my home planet.
Actually, yes. I have very happy memories of my childhood.
Oh, good. Good. That's good to hear.
All right. There's a Palpatine. So if people think I'm going Palpatine. It looks like my friend might get into a fight.
Oh, she's headed into it. If your friend's getting in a fight, there's no way holding you back. You're going straight in.
No, I'm rushing into his or her defense.
Yeah, exactly.
How do I feel about the prequels?
They're good.
They're terrible.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Wow.
I hate the prequels.
Oh, no. Anyway.
Oh, I hate the prequels. Well, let's put it this way. I actually like The Force Awakens better than I like the prequels. When encountering new ideas, you're naturally inclined to be more open-minded or more skeptical.
Skeptical.
How do you handle criticism or opposing ideas?
You basically tell them off. You tell people to fly a kite. Yep.
My friends know me so well. Which of these would you be most interested in studying?
Combat tactics.
Combat tactics.
Yep.
Over the years, how would anybody say that I've grown as a person?
Personal growth is overrated.
Actually, I
put faith in
that one. I do have to be very careful who I like. If something bad happens to someone close to you, how do I cope?
At least, no. Do what I can for the friend while keeping it together in my own life. Find who's responsible and make them pay.
If I could, I would.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I'm not
I know who
stupid
you're
enough to
talking
do
about.
that into today's society because I don't have the money or the power to get my ass out of jail.
Then you drop
So,
everything and help
if
out.
I had the money and the power, that would be my answer.
Well, go with what would be your answer. Forget.
Okay, what would be my answer?
Yeah, what would
With
be
money
your
and power, that would be my answer.
Then that's what you should.
Okay, my pet is sick. I'm falling apart faster than a busted R2 unit.
Yeah.
We all know this. When I need to come up with the right thing to say, yo, Angel subscribed for 12 months.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. Thank you, baby girl. When I need to come up with the right thing to say, I tend to fall back on.
What about blind wisdom? Oh, mind blowing.
It ain't mind-blowing wisdom.
Quippy
one-liners.
Yep.
Which most accurately describes my relationship with my best friend?
Probably making up.
Deep bond that people don't get.
Actually, most of my friends were more like brothers and sisters. Hell, one of them is my sister.
Mm-hmm.
That my secretary keeps trying to get with. When it's time to get a job done,
more the merrier. I think you just hunker down and get it done.
Suppressing minor panic attack after logically examining the task at hand.
Because of my pants.
Oh, wow.
Which planet you think I'm going to?
Either Tatooine or Dagobah.
Actually, no.
Kashyyyk,
I'm going to Endor.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Endor or Kashyyyk.
Yep.
You love Star Wars, but the continuity errors piss me off. And if the only thing that would have been different from continuity errors is all the shit that Lucas keeps changing in my shit. Droid should be
badass and dangerous.
Badass and dangerous.
They say that at the same time, Ash.
Yes, I love the Ewoks. I don't care what anybody says. How are you at money management? Mommy handles everything. Where's that answer? I don't see that answer.
So then your answer should be
Honest.
you're not good with it.
You tend to be a picky eater? Yes.
Okay.
On the ground.
Ship. Oh, ground. Never mind.
No. Fight Club.
No.
I ain't reading no book. Money.
Wow.
If the ends are truly noble, any means are justified.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez.
Crippling self-doubt. Sorry. Theater.
Crippling debt, too.
I know that.
By looking my best. Some idiot. Hence my job. How do you feel about giving and getting advice? Giving, I will give you all the advice that you want. You try to give me advice and, well, I might take it.
Good listener.
You think I'm a good listener?
Yeah.
I need nothing but my own indomitable will is what you
Let's really look at the answers and go look at number 2. Good luck shutting me up when I've got something to say.
That is okay, yeah, that one.
Well, I thought more that your indomitable will, which means you'll just override them anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, that works. I guess that works too. Food. Humans. Worst thing on this planet. Kill it.
What? Whoa, hold it. Pause. You just, if you see a random alien, you're just going to go up to it and kill it.
Yeah, then I can experiment on it and figure out what makes it tick, and then I know how to defeat the rest of them because they become hostile.
But what if it's a completely peaceful race that means there's no harm? And only decides to invade us because you killed it first?
That's not my problem. The world can burn.
Oh, apparently my name's changed.
Wow.
That's her. But
you want my actual instincts. Holy shit, alien. Blah.
As she changed my name also. I didn't even realize it come out. So
Oh my God.
Why you just realized that?
I was reading the questions. I'm still sitting here about what I'm going to do for a Slave Leia costume.
Okay, real quickly. The Ewoks were and still want to... Look, here... Second, me too, Aang, only to Wookiees. Here's the thing. Especially if you're younger and you watch Return, especially when you're young. A lot of people who watch Return and they were older, they don't like the Ewoks. But as a kid, I absolutely loved and adored them. That was the first language I tried to learn.
Well, can I pontificate? Well, when we're done with the quiz, I want to pontificate on that issue for just a second. But I know
Choose your lightsaber color.
Red.
Red.
Yeah, we knew that with you.
Red.
And there goes our hand.
Laser sword. Oh my god.
Where do you think I'm going to travel?
Outer space.
Yeah.
Europe?
Africa?
Why? It's desert there.
Well,
Well,
she didn't
not
really
all desert.
answer. Anyway, all right.
And plus, part of my parents were born there.
Why is Amanda looking like that?
No comment.
Amanda's got that look like she's looking down her nose at you.
I know. That's why I said no comment.
All right. How young am I, guys?
Physically
Young.
or mentally?
You're young.
We'll go youngish.
Okay.
Okay. Original, yeah. Teacher. I'm
I'm
gonna
the
go with
teacher.
The
Here,
ruler
now,
tutor.
this is the one that... So, I used to actually study the stars. I love looking at the stars. I actually have a telescope in my living room.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, I don't have the time anymore. Which makes now this
You just
answer
put
sure
yes or what,
sometimes.
because if you did have the time, you still would.
Yes, I would. Have you ever been lost? Sure.
Who hasn't?
I work better as a team, unfortunately. No. Sometimes. Advertisement. Hells no. No. Animated. No.
Not even your Darth Vader helmet that we can drill holes in the ears so you can put your headset on over it?
And see, here's another thing. If I had the money and I had the time, I'd much rather travel than stay at home.
Well,
I
then
miss going to Kings Island and the zoo and kayaking and hiking and going
Get bitten by
fishing.
mountain
They-
lions.
You know, that. Or cannibals or whatever. Hey, Amanda, go with.
Holy shit, I'm DadMan.
All right. Hey, we both get.
Hey,
Slave Leia
that's
costumes.
right, Leia Vader.
I got
Hey.
Leia.
All right.
Finally, I'm not Vader, guys. For
Wow,
once.
that is shocking.
Well, you're technically Lady Vader.
True.
Wow. I will say I am shocked by this one.
I am too, because thank God I'm finally not the bad guy.
Hey, you got the question too.
Hey, I'm stoked I got Yoda.
Hey.
Oh shit, this means according to all the theories I had a baby with Yaddle.
Yeah, you did. And Grogu, I guess, is the speculated offspring.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hold on.
I'm still
live longer enough to see Grogu.
Wait, I got something for this. Hold on. Where'd it go? I've got something for this. Where is it? Should be under ends. Yeah. I got this. I got a meme for this. Because, of course I do. There you go, S. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. I got a meme for this.
That's awesome.
Kissy. I'm actually stoked. I wasn't Vader, guys. See? I'm not always the bad guy.
No,
See?
right,
My
that's
choices
fine.
weren't that evil or wrong.
The Force light, you had some very Sith specific between the Force lightning and the red lightsaber. But, yeah, anyway. Hey.
But that's what I like about an actual quiz that doesn't go, oh, they chose this one specific thing.
Right.
I mean, obviously, if they had black on there, I would have picked the black saber, but
Well, you look at. I had several that were Han Solo.
Do you mean the dark
Responses.
saber?
Yeah, same
The
difference.
black saber.
I just want to call it black. I want the big black rod.
Okay.
Phrasing.
Crazy. So obviously you did not expect to get Yoda at all, and we know DadMan didn't expect to get Leia.
I thought I was just gonna get like some regular level Jedi.
What are you
Maybe
gonna
one
get,
of the masters if I'm
Porkins?
lucky.
Ash is over here. I got Porkins.
Hey, you never know. I mean, the thought of wearing a slave Leia costume, well, I might try that. Sounds like fun. Oh man! By the way, can we come back around to the whole Ewok comments you were making earlier, or you got something else first?
Like,
No, because you were illustrating how.
What are you gonna say?
No, it's not bad. Okay, please don't censor me. But
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I'm trying to take off your arm. Actually, no. In all seriousness, a lot of the people like me probably more nowadays really look back on that bad. But even when I was a kid, even now, yes, it does seem kind of hokey. But you know what? That was what the beauty of the movie was, of escapism and. Wookiees would have made a better enemy probably, but so what? It's a movie. They beat the evil empire, and I don't look back upset by it.
If you really look at it, though, it's actually a great message.
Yeah,
the Ewoks used nature versus technology, and nature won.
Yeah,
and in all honesty, when people are like, "Oh, they beat him with a bunch of sticks," did you watch how the Ewoks whooped their ass? I'm sorry, 2 giant logs smashing into the little walker? Yeah, that's gonna work.
Or the logs that tripped
Or
up
tripping them. Yeah. That's
then they captured one going in through the top and used it on others. I mean, and
right.
It was.
He didn't just go, "Oh, look, they threw a stick at him and they won." He actually thought about this.
I personally don't see it as just nature. I see it as intelligence, because I'm pretty sure if another intelligent race on that planet would use, or a different planet would use the planet's resources to overcome their own battle. So I think it's more the Ewoks' intelligence and resource ability. They
were very resourceful. At the end of the day, were the Ewoks a great cash grab for kids? Yes, they got 2 movies and a killer cartoon series. We are the Ewoks. We're the spirits of the forest moon.
Sorry, I just made a mistake. I was thinking holiday special, but that was the Wookiees.
No, the holiday special is the Wookiees. What, you wanted to watch that again, Dad?
The holiday special was my species.
We need to get another watch party on that.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
The holiday special was 2 hours of my life I'll never get back.
That's why it becomes. That is why everybody turns it into a drinking game.
Yeah.
Well, I don't drink alcohol, so what am I supposed to do?
The Star Wars holiday special, that, my darling, is the drunken stream.
Yeah, there you go.
To end all drunken streams.
Yeah. I think we got a few other people that make a good appearance on that show with us. So, but yeah.
Again, I don't drink alcohol.
Fine, take back shots of NyQuil. You'll pass the fuck out.
Go buy 100 KFC chicken legs, and every time something happens, you eat a chicken leg for taking a drink.
We do the hot wheat challenge with it.
Oh yes,
yes, KFC hot wings.
Yeah, that works even better.
But KFC hot wings are delicious.
Oh no, yeah. I mean no, you do the hot wing challenge. You start off at a certain level till you get like 2.
Oh, you mean like the ones on what's his name's channel?
Yee. But as the thing progresses worse and worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go hotter and hotter.
Milk, and you're not allowed to have milk or anything.
No milk.
Then I might as well just end myself right now. I won't survive that. I may be Indian, but I won't survive that.
If I ever took up drinking, I would do that. I would consider doing it for that.
even with my part African blood.
Gosh. But see, Amanda, I didn't go off another tangent.
No, you didn't.
It was nice, and I've
this is what I will say about the Ewoks. A lot of people go, "Oh my God, they were the worst thing about that." Okay, look,
oh dear gosh,
I get it. Most adults, when they talk Star Wars and they're gonna say their favorite Star Wars movie is almost 9 times out of 10 gonna be The Empire. But as a child, Empire didn't make a goddamn bit of sense to me.
No, actually, I walked out of Empire pissed because I was like, my heroes had bad stuff happen to them, and I had to wait to see what happened. I didn't like Empire because it made me sad. I understand now looking back, but that's why I think maybe the time when it occurred was also something, because back in the early 80s, we didn't have so many different movies and sci-fi. So much now. There's so much stuff out there that makes Jedi pale in comparison. But then it was such a nice, noble movie with a good message, and people didn't. It's like we didn't want so much realism. It was like we could take and accept a movie for being what it is, just a movie, instead of trying to physically explain everything.
Because when people talk to me about Star Wars, there's 2 different spectrums for me. There's when I was a kid, okay? Star Wars was cool. It was something new I had never seen before. Empire, didn't understand a damn bit of it. All I knew is that Luke killed Vader in that cave, and Vader was hot, and I didn't even realize that was Luke's face in there. And then I became in love with Darth Vader. And then, oh my God, I want to watch the Teddy Bear movie. That's me as a kid.
Yep.
My favorite one was Return of the Jedi. Hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts. I became a fan of the Ewoks movies. I learned the Ewoks language. I started running around telling dumbass people that they were Lurdos.
And I walked around as Han Solo with my hair parted in the middle with my gun on my side, picking up the ladies.
And they ran.
So you picked up chicken wings instead.
As an adult, I really do appreciate how well Empire is. And if there's anything to be said about it, it's out of the original trilogy, it's the one that Lucas did the least amount of, let me do this. Stop poking my movie.
But they did it in such a good way where it was really realistic. It gave it the dark edge that it needed to set up the finale. Because you did have to have the heroes have a downfall. To some degree, it's like you said, looking back, you can appreciate it more, because I know I didn't like it when I first watched it, because I expected every movie, at being a kid, to be happy, and I still to this day like happy movies and happy things. My Batman is always going to be the Adam West Batman, because why? It's hokey and happy, He
likes the Bat-2C.
Exactly, that too. Poor Molly, but yeah. But yeah.
So, Amanda, you'd say your favorite all-time Star Wars film would be Return of the Jedi, then?
As a kid.
Okay, what about now, then?
Empire.
What about you, DadMan? Out of all 11 Star Wars films, what would be your favorite?
Still say, and because of tangential reasons or qualitative factors, I would still say the original Star Wars, but Empire is like right there. Yeah, the original Star Wars.
Star Wars. Just call it Star Wars.
Yes.
Okay. So Ash, let me educate you.
I know it was originally called Star Wars, but now it's A New Hope. So I just want to clarify.
I'm just.
Yeah.
So if someone, okay, Sonny, just so you know, for us old people, it's just Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
And Greedo shot first.
Get the fuck off my podcast. All right. I'm going to settle this. And I'm going to settle this right the fuck now. Because every last damn one of you motherfuckers is wrong. Greedo didn't shoot first and Han didn't shoot first. Because saying that Han shot first means that Greedo got a goddamn shot off. And Greedo didn't get a shot off. So you know what, you dumbasses? There was only one shot. It was a god-blessed fucking solo shot. Get it through your skull.
No, the Greedo did get a shot because there was a blasted mark on the wall behind Han. And even if it was
oh wait.
No.
Wait. I apologize. Yes.
There was a blasted shot on that wall.
Stop it.
And it was in Mandalorian, exactly, I believe, right. Where you see
Amanda is exactly right, because it's been so long since I've seen the untouched original one. I've gotten skewed into what I see on cable TV. No, because in the original movie, Greedo never shot. Amanda's right. That's why it is that Han shot. And her point is, she's right. Han shot. There was no other shot after.
Then at this rate, we're basically in a is Deckard a replicant situation, because the original cut says one thing, a newer cut says another thing.
No.
And then technically they're both right because they're both official cuts.
No. The original movie that was released in the theater.
Yes, but okay, I'm not talking about the original ones, because not everyone's going to see the original ones. So let's say.
But still,
so let's say a new fan.
One
second, DadMan. Yeah. Let's say a new fan comes up, wants to see all the Star Wars, and makes their own decision about the entire thing. What they're going to choose? Well, the best place to go, Disney Plus. That's got all the films. So the latest cut, Disney Plus, Greedo shot.
But they don't have the original, the one that was originally released. It started it all.
I know.
Which is that there was
the majority of people will see the newest cuts.
But the problem is they were never it
overwrites the original.
Those new people. The harm is that those people never saw the greatness of the original as it was before, even the special effects. Even when Lucas re-released it with all the magical stuff that was added and all.
Yeah.
No, the people have not seen the original, and my problem is just because something comes later does not negate what came before, because what came before is the original. They changed it from the original. And I understand now why Amanda got so hyped up there. And Amanda, thank you for calling me out. You're right, because I've gotten so used to seeing where Greedo shot reflexively. The premise is wrong. Greedo never got a shot. In the original story,
up until he did. Up until he did the special edition, the first
98, around 98, right?
First special edition. Let me rephrase that. Let me say that one more time. The first special edition, because he's on the 6th or 7th special edition now.
Well, because it wasn't part of the reason why was because somehow they thought that it made Han look like a bad guy because he shot.
So in 1997, they have Greedo shoot at Han, and Han do his rubbernecking, and then he shoots at Greedo. Then when he redoes it again, the rubbernecking's still really bad, and he has them shoot almost at the same time. Then he fixes it again to where the rubbernecking isn't that bad, and they shoot at the exact same time. And then he did it again once it hit Disney Plus and threw in McClunky.
McClunky. I like that, but yeah.
No, seriously, go watch it on Disney Plus. George Lucas changed that scene yet again and has Greedo yell McClunky.
Oh, I haven't seen
for no fucking reason whatsoever. And then takes a shot at Han Solo. Basically as a way of going, I'm gonna shoot you.
Wow.
And they make it to where Greedo clearly shoots at him.
But you know, with the original, when Greedo didn't
and yes, shot, it was because George Lucas thought that it made Han Solo look too much like a scoundrel. Oh my God, the pirate looks like a scoundrel. His definition is pirate / scoundrel.
Drug runner, spice
he
runner.
He even calls himself a scoundrel in The Empire Strikes Back when he's hitting on Leia.
Yeah. Yeah,
But we don't want him to come off as the bad guy, even though every girl likes the bad boy.
As a 7-year-old, when I saw that in the theater, I didn't hold it against him. I just figured it was just a risk of going to a cantina on a bad world, you know.
Here's my thing. Having him have to shoot after Greedo, that's going to make his character look better. But you're going to leave in the line of, basically, he doesn't give a crap if they kill her instead of, as long as they kill her and not him. That's fine. Oh, wait, she has money. Let's go get her. That doesn't make him look like an ass.
Right. But it was a romantic story. When I was 7 years old, it was just romance.
Look.
Yeah.
I get Ash's point too.
Yeah.
And it's really sad because if you do need to if you are out there, you need to find the what? You need to find the old crony people who have it on Laserdisc. VHS. Because that's honestly the only way until somebody finally goes, give the people what they want. Praise God that Spielberg came to his senses after he did that horrible shite that he did to E.T. Ash, Aang is giving you a dancing, rat.
Is it edible?
It's rat. It's edible. Put it on a stick.
But I will say, and Ash, I respect our debates. I really do, because you challenge me a lot and stuff. And I will say that sometimes I think, unfortunately, a lot of us older school Star Wars people come off wrong with how we say stuff. And we are so quick to judge and condemn everything. Like Amanda was saying, like with something like the Ewoks. You know, I hear people all the time that all they want to do is gripe about how bad of a movie it was just because of that ending. Never mind anything that happened, you know.
Here's what I will say.
But I want to recognize that as a point, because see, we agreed on one thing, we didn't agree on another. But I do think that sometimes people like me also want to come off. We can be too puristic in some ways, to where it's not fair, like you said, to newer viewers.
Here's the thing. I understand tweaking a movie, and I had no problem when he digitally remastered Star Wars. He cleaned it up. He got rid of a lot of the glares, the black lines, and that was nice. And there are some things in the special edition where, like, Palpatine no longer looks like a lady with a really bad monkey mask on. Yes, that's really nice to see. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do. I don't appreciate turning Jabba's palace into ladies' nightclub. You take one of the seediest places of all of Tatooine, Jabba's palace, and you have a song and dance number in there like, hey, oh, this is ladies' night. It's only $2. Oh, it is ladies' night at Jabba's palace. Oh, Jabba's palace. No.
Okay, so I personally am a stickler for source material, but that being said, without going into a ship of Theseus paradox, at what point does something stop becoming source material when it's tweaked by the original creator?
When I say so, no.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
It's source material because it's coming from the original creator.
Yeah, but this is
so with the very first thing that comes out with source material.
Here's my thing. Okay, George Lucas, thank you for bringing us Star Wars. I'm going to say that, and I am very grateful. If you have not seen my house, then trust me, I'm one of the people that helped you buy Lucas Ranch. I really am. Trust me. With that said, at the same point in time, with your question, this is the same guy who went, I'm putting this in here. Well, now I'm taking it out. No, I'm putting it back in. No, I'm taking it out. What? You don't even know what you're doing. You're just doing it to do it. Stop.
And I think,
and there's certain things to me when it actually diminishes something. Like, the whole Han Solo Greedo thing, a lot of people want to debate on that. But, you know, there's other things too. You go into the Empire Strikes Back and you watch his first cut of it, and he has Luke whine, and I mean whine. To the point, like, there's this moment, if you remember Empire, after, spoilers, by the way, I don't know if y'all know this yet or not, Vader's Luke's daddy. Spoilers.
You don't say.
And he cuts off his hand. They have their little blah, 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 blah. And then Luke looks, and instead of joining him, he sacrifices himself down the chute. So he just jumps. Lucas ends up tweaking that, and he goes, ah! That ruins the scene. Then he tweaked it again, and he put the Darth Vader in there as Luke. No. And then he tweaked it again and put it back the way it was. Dude, stop.
Yeah.
There's a point where we need to look at our creators and say stop. See, the difference between Lucas is Spielberg.
Puts it out and leaves it alone.
Lucas went and did his little magical thing with Star Wars. What does Spielberg do? Oh, I could do that to E.T. Watch me.
Oh.
Oh, you changed it to where Han shoots first so he doesn't look like a bad guy? I'll do that with the government agents, and I'll remove all of their guns, and they could chase down the alien and the kids with walkie-talkies, because that's what I want my government doing when they're chasing down something, is I want them to chase it down with a walkie-talkie.
Well, I guess it's considering E.T. is more aimed at kids. And I suppose having a bunch of... I know, but I suppose in a kid's film, having a bunch of guns against like a family-friendly alien figure is kind of sending a bad message to kids.
There is a scene where they have... Oh, but them being chased by all the cop cars is okay. Okay.
But are they guns?
My favorite, though, is when they're riding the bikes down the street. They think they're okay. Then all the guys come in. They start chasing them. They got the 2 cars. They got the barricade. You got the 2 guys with the shotguns. And then they changed it to a walkie-talkie. So they're standing like this with a walkie-talkie in the hand. Do you realize how stupid that looks?
Yeah, I see your point now.
And here's the thing. They get rid of the guns because it's a kid movie, but they leave the word penis breath in it.
Oh, come on. So there's really no excuse to do with it then.
And penis breath comes in like the first 10 minutes of the movie. I never caught on to it as a kid, and I was like, oh, we could bring in movies for kids to watch while I was working at a daycare. Oh, I'll bring in the family-friendly E.T. Penis breath. Look, kids, we do not repeat this word ever to our parents. Ever.
Sally, where'd you learn that from? That lady Amanda. She showed us a movie.
It was E.T.
But
I wonder how many people never realized it till they rewatched it as an adult that they said penis breath.
There's a lot of stuff that I missed out when I was younger that when I watched it as an adult, I didn't realize I missed.
Now, what Spielberg did, what Lucas should have done, was he re-released E.T. and said, here's the new special edition where you have the original and you have the special edition. So whichever one you enjoy more, you can watch.
Yeah.
And that's what we need.
Because I will say...
Because people have the right to make their own decision. If they like the special edition, then so be it. But I can put it to you this way. My mom, who is not a huge Star Wars fan like the rest of us, was watching Star Wars, A New Hope, and I get a phone call. When the hell was Jabba the Hutt in this movie? I don't remember him in this movie. Why does he look like shit? That was stupid. That's from my mother,
I
who's
think
not a Star Wars
I think
fan.
that
Jabba wasn't
particular-
in the original.
No, we don't
He
meet
was-
Jabba till Return.
well, I think in the original, the cutscenes, though, he was a human, wasn't he?
He was a human wearing fur.
But I think in that remake, they wanted to. It's like Maul's red lightsaber. I think they wanted to use it to sneak Boba Fett in there because Boba Fett was one of the bounty hunters in that whole scene. So they were able to use that footage, animate Jabba, and then still have Boba Fett in there.
Look, the thing does not feel. One, it just pads the runtime.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it deserves, and it really ruins the big surprise of when you first meet Jabba.
Yeah, it does because he looked like he would have been on a diet, really.
And then having Han step on his tail and he didn't get struck down right there. I'm sorry, my Jabba the Hutt would have the moment anybody stepped on
Well,
his
you
tail.
know what they said? They had to deal with it because there was.
Because Han
They
walks
won't
around
find
the
him,
human
yeah.
actor. I know.
Yeah. So
The thing is especially, there's certain things that everybody may like or dislike. Like I said, with Empire, there are a few things. I mean, for me, I don't understand why they had to change Boba Fett's voice.
mhm.
Now it makes sense only because of what's going on with The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. Now I'm less tweaked about it than I was because now for the continuity, it's a little bit better. But if those two shows never came out, I never understood why taking Jeremy Bullock's voice out of it to put in the guy who played Jango Fett, because I can't remember his name. I'm sorry.
Morrison.
Yeah. Because who's to say that Boba Fett didn't get shot in the neck and now his voice sounds different because, he's the biggest badass freaking bounty hunter we all ever seen.
So they redone Star Wars with Morrison's voice instead of
Yes.
Bullock?
Yeah.
See that I have a. Why do we need to go that far for even continuity? I mean,
Because that's what Lucas wanted to do for continuity.
but why? I mean, it just seems like. I mean, I just quit touching it. Leave it alone. Nobody would ever dream that up except for the most diehard of diehards. But
Like I said, until these two shows showed up,
yeah.
I never would. I always questioned it because I'm like, who's to say Boba Fett didn't get stabbed or shot or something in the neck? Now, because obviously he there, it works for me. But and everybody's like, oh, but continuity. Okay, continuity. Remember your continuity because remember everything that came out from Lucas himself was part of Star Wars lore. That includes Star Wars Battlefront 2 from the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you learn during the story mode? That all the stormtroopers on the Death Star were 501sts. They were clones. So how the hell is that one clone taller than the rest of them that he can knock his helmet on that door and none of the other ones can? They're clones. They're all the same size.
Which that's odd because some in the expanded universe books I read, especially one right around the Death Star, they focused on them as humans, and that's interesting to hear.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
You play as a clone trooper.
I know I read a book that actually had them as humans. That's interesting. So, but and to Ash's point,
There were humans, but the stormtroopers were 501st. There's obviously humans because you had Imperial officers. Imperial officers were never clones once it became the Empire.
No.
Because the clones had to stay hidden. And the clones all became basically, most of them became 501st members, being Vader's right fists. The few that weren't were pretty much on the outer rims. It's sort of like how a lot of people go, well, why are there no females in the Empire? Why don't we see any aliens in the Empire? It is established in the books that Palpatine is actually a bigot and a racist.
Xenophobic, everything. Yeah.
He doesn't like anything that basically isn't human and male.
Right.
So
Hell yeah.
Can I finish up?
But he does see potential. He saw potential in Thrawn. He saw potential in Mara Jade. Where did he throw them to hide them so he kept his image to the outer rims?
Yeah, because Storm would stayed over in the Chiss ascendancy, and Yeah, agreed. But to Edge's point, real quick with the whole thing with the Han Solo shooting issue to me it's just that he was a good character as is. It gave him that bad boy image that didn't need to be softened, because if you followed it, it made his transition even more, that he came from the rogue to whatever he is. But to your first point about the creator changes, I have that argument with other people sometimes, because I'm a big EU fan. I like what the EU established, but then again, I think if you're not careful, you say that somebody can't change something or take a different angle on something, you might pigeonhole your franchise. You might put it in a box that actually will lose interest to new audiences and stuff like that. So what I'm more in the position of is that don't go back and don't fix something that's not broken. But how you proceed forward, if they made these next 3 movies just like EU books, exactly like in them,
people would have had problems anyway.
I don't think I would have liked them, because it's like when I watched the Pelican Brief, it was so much like the book. I was bored. So I do think, and I hope to answer your question in a long-winded way. Sorry, but it's basically that's a good concern. A creator's got to be able to change and make modifications as he wants to, and people have to learn how to live with it. But I just think he's got to be careful what he does when he does it. Does that make sense?
For me, I don't know that they have to learn to live with it.
The fans have to learn that the creator has the right and the freedom.
A creator has the right to change anything that they want. Yeah. Yes, they do. But a fan has the right to say, right, dude, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And to go on to Dad's point, if you think about it, Han Solo, he shoots Greedo. Yeah, he ain't getting a shot on me. I saw that coming. Because that's why he starts already unhooking his blaster. He knows what's coming. He ain't going to let it happen. And then when it comes time, we got to save her. She's, a damsel in distress. They're going to kill her. Better her than me. Yeah. She's got money. How much? More than, what you can imagine. You better be right about this, kid. And then abandons them in their time of need after he drops them off and he gets his reward and he dips out of there. And at the very last second to help Luke, he comes back. Yeah. That's a character development. Because you're not expecting him to come back. But if you take even one of those aspects from him, it gives him a silver lining that you weren't supposed to be seeing. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of fans don't like the change that was made. Because you inadvertently changed the character without realizing you changed the character.
And remember too, when it was 77, what we had, Dirty Harry, we had Westerns, there was the big male tough macho image. It was like shoot first, ask questions later, So that scene where he shot and Greedo didn't get to shoot made sense, especially culturally for the time, because it's what was expected. And if
you really think about it, he's supposed to be the polar opposite of Luke.
Yeah.
The bright-eyed, wants to do everything right, wants to help people. He wants to do the right thing. He's thinking about everybody else but himself, except for the fact that he wants to get off of Tatooine. But once he gets there, how do I help the princess? How do I help Obi-Wan? How do I help the rebels win this fight? What can I do? Versus Han, give me my money, I'm outie. I gotta go. It's kind of like, people go, well, why don't you like the Superman from the Zack Snyderverse? It's not that the Superman's different. That's really cool. But the fact that I knew that you were going into the Batman v Superman and now you have 2 characters that are exactly the same. Well, why are you 2 fighting then? You guys are exactly the same. Versus when you read the comics, you have Superman who is Luke Skywalker and Batman who is Han Solo. They're going to clash for those reasons. That's why there's a clash. Even though they get somewhat along, there's that little bit of a clash between those 2 characters because they're polar opposites. But that's also one of the reasons why, as the trilogy goes, they work so well together. And Chewie's kind of like Han's conscience in the first one, even if he is a walking carpet.
Hey, you leave my kind alone.
Well, you know that tension carried over into Empire because of that whole kiss scene in the med lab. You know, you could tell the competition. Luke taking pleasure in it, and then Han just sitting there like stunned about what just happened.
I still always wanted a scene at the end of it. Leia. Oh, she's my sister. I wanted that scene so bad.
Well, and I tell you, that's another case. I guess originally that was not necessarily the plot, the way it's to develop, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, the old wise tale of Lucas always had it, always. No, he didn't.
Yeah, that's one where the creator made a change, and it was probably for the better.
More than likely, he was gonna have Leia end up with Luke. More than likely.
Mm-hmm.
Originally. And but I think it's kind of fun. I like the fact that she did go for the bad boy, because that was kind of a thing back in those days. Girls like the bad boys.
That's why I said I'm Han Solo. Hey, I'm Han Solo.
You're not a bad boy, Dad. I love you. I really do. You're not a bad boy.
Nah, okay.
You're really not.
I'm trying.
But here's the thing. Regardless of whether you like the prequels, the sequels, the original trilogy, the original trilogy, what's impressive about this franchise is that it came out in 1977. It is 2022. There's still new Star Wars is being made, whether you like them or not. It's still going strong. People still talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's impressive.
There's still a cult phenomena around
It's
the
a
entire
huge
franchise.
cult phenomenon. I mean, they've got lightsabers at Fortnite again. Thank God.
Yeah.
This franchise won't die. And as long as it continues to grow.
Well, Disney paid $4 billion for it. They're not going to let it die.
You're right about that.
It will continue to grow. And there will be people who like some of the new stuff. And there will be people who don't like some of the new stuff. It's up to you as a fan to choose what you like, what you don't like, and embrace what you like, but don't destroy other people just because you don't like something and they do. The one thing that we've learned, whether within Star Wars, is even with the differences, we can still come together. That's what being a Star Wars fan is truly about, is accepting the fact that someone may like the prequels or someone may like the sequels. Someone may think that Greedo shooting first makes sense, or that the song and dance sequence at Jabba's palace, they want to pay the $2 cover charge for Ladies' Night and go there. Look, look, you all can fight over Greedo and Han. That's my biggest no-no. You really want me to go there? That's my biggest no-no.
Well, what's wrong with that? They got to have the professional dancers in there for Jabba's entertainment, and
they had music and they were dancing, but it was seedy and it was dark and it was gritty, and you knew you didn't belong there.
So, are you talking specifically about that one musical number that they added in the re-release with that brown furry guy? Yeah, that. Okay, I agree with you there. Because that was stupid. That whole thing was added on top. I mean, before you just had Max Rebo and Cy Stoodles with their little thing off to the side, but
they were doing their thing. You had the six titty dancer. You had the Twi'lek dancing. Yeah. She gets eaten by a Rancor, and the move was set. But Jabba's palace. This is Jabba's palace. This isn't the place where you go to hang out with your buddies. This is where the top dogs of the mobsters. They went.
Yep. And instead we got added. Yeah, that whole damn stuff. I remember it now.
They turned Jabba's palace into a nightclub, and it was ladies' night with a $2 cover charge. With the little guy standing out there from the titty twister from dusk till dawn going, $2 lady night! Come on in! Come to Jabba's palace!
Yeah, I got you now with that point specifically.
That's the one that makes me just.
Tell us how you really feel.
I thought it was all right.
And we still love you, Ash. It's good.
Oh, and then the fact when you really watch it and you see this nice noodle puppet in the background while she's singing right in front of you. Oh, good job editing, you idiot!
Wow.
There's two in there.
This is like borderline second rage by Amanda. Tell us how you really feel, Amanda.
Yeah, man, that's how you really feel.
I'm okay, because I have it on Laserdisc and on VHS. And I burned the Laserdisc onto a DVD so I can watch the original anytime I want. Anytime I want.
That would be awesome to go back and see the original theatrical release with no edits.
It's so nice. Oh, it's so nice.
Well, if you want,
other than the only thing that I do wish is that I didn't have to see Monkey Ape Woman Palpatine in it.
What? Which one was that?
You really don't. They had a woman play Palpatine and they threw a mask on her.
Oh, I thought that was a crudgy old dude with like a messed up.
No, that was a woman with a mask on her.
And a bad, like fake chambers. Oh gosh, I couldn't even tell it was so bad.
It was bad. I mean, but Dad, even think about it. Even the promotional art for Star Wars changed. Here, Luke's got a blaster.
Yeah.
Originally, he's got a lightsaber for the toaster. You know, the one that he goes, "Oh, look, it's my daddy's lightsaber. Let me put my eye out."
Stand over my pelvis and my sister. It's like, yeah. But yeah, you know what? That's neat, and you mentioned that because I had bed sheets with that whole thing. You know, that with him holding the lightsaber way up high, with her there
on his leg.
Yeah, and the same thing is the newspapers, the newspaper advertisements. I looked at those so often when I was a kid, just looking at Star Wars, since we couldn't go to the movies all the time and we didn't have it on TV and all, but just looking at that picture. Yeah, you're right. That was the artwork.
It is what it is. And the thing is like we discussed, the creator is allowed to make changes. Doesn't mean I have to accept them. But at the same point in time, you know, you can also see what happens when sometimes when fans complain, you get good things like the change of Sonic. Sometimes when the fans complain too much, you get a complete reversal and then you end up with something like The Last Jedi.
Yeah. But you know what? At the end of the day, the way I look at it, Amanda, if our buddy Ash came over to the States, or if somehow I went there, I'd go into the movie theater and watch a Solo movie with him.
I'd watch Rogue One.
I'd watch. Well, no, Solo. You know how bad Solo was for me with the appearance of the guy that will never die. I would consider an honor to watch it with Ash.
Look, Solo a Star Wars movie is not a horrible movie, but I can't stomach it.
Yeah,
it's not.
I agree with you.
The reason why I can't stomach it is I'm gonna force the fan service down your throat so much that you're gonna shit Star Wars for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We're going to fan service it so much. We're even going to tell you that his last name is Solo because he was by himself when he joined the Empire. Really? Really?
Yeah, it had enough other issues before my favorite scene, but Rogue One was a good one though. I thought, they borrowed heavily and changed some of the lore of who stole plans and stuff like that, but it's.
What do you mean?
Movie. As I understand it, one, I can't remember the character, but somebody else. It was not Jyn Erso that stole the plan. There was somebody else that later became a Jedi or rebel in the later EU that It was actually.
I was waiting for you to say, because if you were about to say a bunch of bought this price, that is the different Death Star.
I know. That's the Jedi movie, Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I agree. But it's my happiest movie with Star Wars will all be the one movie I remember going to see with my grandparents in the movie theater. That's the only movie I remember seeing because they didn't go to movies and stuff, and that was a great memory that I'll have forever.
And see, I'm different. The only thing I liked about The Force Awakens was Darth Vader slaughtering everybody.
You mean Rogue One?
You mean
I almost
Rogue One?
Or Rogue One. Rogue One, I almost walked out on it when Darth Vader decided he was going to make a joke. And I'm like, I don't know if you all ever seen a Star Wars movie, but that ain't Darth Vader.
Right. Well,
Just joke on your aspirations, critic.
Yeah.
You need to go back to Darth Vader School 101, because no.
He's not a comedian. That last scene was more like what Vader was.
Oh my God, that was such a great scene.
But you know what? I also
I think sorry to cut you off, Dad.
Yeah, go ahead,
I think that scene with Darth Vader is why they put it in.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most when a lot of people think Rogue One, they think the Darth Vader scene.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my pants now thinking about that scene.
Oh boy! Oh wow! Hey, that's kind of scary. Hey. But in all seriousness, that's one that I've heard people that I watch and on other issues that I agree with a lot of issues, but that's one that they say is either not, according to lore, or they say it's out of character. But you know what? I just love the scene for what it is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just seeing him unleashed. I mean, I could believe it. There are people more learned than I am, and maybe it is not contrary to lore, but I don't. And that's one scene I don't care, because we really saw an angry, unleashed Darth Vader. It's kind of like
he wasn't even angry.
Yeah,
I know. That's the part. He wasn't angry.
Well, it looked like it. Though. He was just killing everybody.
He was just Darth Vader.
He was there to do a job.
Yep.
But I mean, the only problem that comes from it is you get to see him do all this cool stuff. Then you go into Star Wars, and then you're like, so hey, Prowse, we got these sticks. What do you want to do? I don't know. Alec, we're just gonna touch sticks. Sure, let's touch sticks. But at the same point in time, neither David Prowse nor Sir Alec Guinness were swordsmen at the time either. And so, like I said, that would have been something that would have been really cool if somebody could have tweaked up to actually have them battling, which I have seen fan films of it, which I thought were really well done. That would have been something that would have been neat to see Lucas actually tweak a little bit. If he could have done it the way, like I've seen the fan films do it. Just because, I get it, because at least you get to see a little bit more of the lightsaber duel once he actually brings in a stuntman to do the scenes of Darth Vader fighting Luke, which is why you'll notice, like, in The Empire Strikes Back, Vader's always, like, has the high ground, so he always looks taller than Luke, because the guy wasn't as tall as David Prowse in the costume. So they had to keep that. They had to use the camera trickery to always make sure that Darth Vader looked bigger than Luke.
Oh, I thought it was that Anakin learned his lesson from Mustafar.
No.
I have the high ground.
Yeah, that for Obi, I will always go. Yeah, but so did Darth Maul, and you seem to manage to do that.
Yeah.
Obviously, the problem is Anakin should have said, "You didn't teach me that trick, and I know you used that trick. Why didn't you teach me that trick? Because I knew this day was coming, son. I'll have your legs and arm now. Have a nice day in the volcano. I'm gonna go have my peanut butter cookies. Bye." I don't know. I always picture the light side having peanut butter cookies and the dark side having chocolate chip. Don't ask me why. That's just one of my things. Well, but Star Wars is Star Wars. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one thing that I will say. Most kids probably aren't going to watch the original trilogy. Most won't.
Mm-hmm.
And
you
if they
the original
do,
trilogy or the original trilogy?
Either. And I'll tell you, and this is why. And this, I'm going to get hate for this. Star Wars, or A New Hope, whichever one you want to call it, doesn't have the best writing.
No,
It really doesn't.
no.
And if you go back and watch it today, especially with the way how kids, they need the flashy, 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 flashy. They're going to sit there and go, well, this is boring.
Yeah, I was kind of the same. I like the newer stuff because
Empire,
it's more flashy.
Empire, when they become adults, they may like it more. But as kids, as younglings, it's probably going to go over their heads like it did mine. They may enjoy the Ewoks. They may enjoy the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi. But they're going to enjoy the prequels and even probably the sequels more because of the flashy.
Yeah, I was the same. Now that I'm older, I appreciate the originals more, but I still hold the prequels and sequels higher.
And I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this. And I am a Star Wars fan. And yes, I do like the original, but I do like the original trilogy more. It will always be my Star Wars. I will always stand by the fact that I absolutely hate the prequels and don't go, oh, but that the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan, because he's already Darth Vader at this point. So don't tell me Anakin versus Obi-Wan. He's done called himself Darth Vader, so he's Darth Vader at that point. He's just not wearing the suit.
He's been titled. Palpatine titled him Darth Vader on Coruscant.
That whole entire lightsaber dance scene, not fight, lightsaber, dude, this is totally choreographed dance scene. They just need the snapping of the Sharks versus the Jets in there.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It wasn't a sword battle. It was just, and they've done it with other movies since.
Watch me twirl my lightsaber for 5 minutes. We're both going to do it at the same time. Ready? Watch this. Hit something.
Well, you never know. Maybe they did that for the extra momentum on their blades.
Hit something.
They did. They hit each other's lightsabers.
Well, I kind of like Indiana Jones. Just pull the gun out and shoot the guy. There. It's just because they.
Well, they did that in the prequels when he shot Grievous.
Yeah, but listen,
you brought a laser sword to a gunfight.
But Amanda, is it possibly one of the problems with that is that instead of just having something short and powerful and make it compact, they all go over the top with how much they made the scene last way too long because they went on so many different scenes and so many skits. Maybe a 35-second battle in a short time frame without all the scenes would have been more effective than what they did for 5 minutes or whatever it took.
The most emotional thing in that entire thing was the point where they were both choking each other. And then at the end, after he slices and dices himself, here's the chosen one. I hate you, and my butt burns. I need some ointment. I'm sorry, those weren't actually the lines, but here's the thing. Did I watch the prequels? Yes. Did I camp out for the prequels? Yes. Did I do it because the first one was so great I had to see it again? Hell no. I went back because I really enjoyed hanging out with the people that I got to meet. When we drove 2 hours to Tallahassee from Panama City to go get Yoda slushies because we didn't have any in our town, to bring them back to the bunch of people so everybody could have Yoda slushies, that's a memory. That is Star Wars fandom.
They went from Yoda slushies to Yoda liquid.
We got Yoda slushies.
Well, I wish y'all would have drank ales that were still frozen. The poor people would have just been straight liquid.
Fine, liquid Yoda.
Oh, man. That's too funny. I didn't
Leave me alone.
And I just realized Amanda was only 2 hours away.
Wait. Liquid Yoda. Well, Yaddle went missing. Now we know what happened to her. She turned into a slushie.
She might have got caught in the blender.
And drank her ass for the second one. But that's why, and I did the same thing for 3. Because it was the people that I got to meet and the bonding over the stuff. And we all kind of felt the same way about the prequels. The first one, Darth Maul was cool. The lightsaber battle was cool. What did we do when we finished the thing? when we finished watching the movie, we all went to our friend's house and started watching Dragon Ball movies.
Dragon Ball movie.
That's what we did. Yeah, we watched the Dragon Ball Z movies.
Oh wow. Hey.
That's what we watched.
You mean is Dragon Ball Evolution captured?
No. Real Dragon Ball Z movies.
That is technically a real
movies.
Dragon Ball Z.
No, that's
movie.
no that's
Well, that's the realest one because it's live action.
no.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell that was.
That's literally real.
They destroyed that name. That's like watching the Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's a rock. Have you watched the show?
The show or the movie by M. Ding-a-ling Dong? Which one? You're talking about the movie, right?
Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? The series,
not the animated series.
Okay, you need to watch the animated series.
Okay.
Yes,
that movie was horrid.
I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
The movie?
Yeah, the live action movie. I really enjoyed it.
I can't
I
comment.
thought it was done really well.
I thought it was okay. I believe I watched it. I thought it was okay, but I don't know.
Bearing in mind, I'd only seen bits and pieces of the animated series, so my main starting was the live action movie. Same with Dragon Ball. I've only ever seen Evolution, the film. I've never seen any of the anime of Dragon Ball. Hey, look! I made Amanda Twitch, just like the platform we're on.
Oh, and she's broadcasting on Twitch. Hey,
exactly. Twitch squared.
There.
I can't tell if she's genuinely angry or trying really hard not to laugh.
She loves you, Ash. That's the look of love.
Okay. Here we go.
Ash,
Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah.
In the animated Avatar: The Last Airbender show, when the Fire Lord imprisons all of the earthbenders, they're on a ship, a metal ship with no earth, which breaks their spirit because they can't earthbend. In the movie, they're in a camp with dirt all around them. In the show, every movement they make, they're pushing boulders, they're flying rocks, boom, 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 boom. In the movie, little rock. Plus, they can't even get the main character's name right. Ong. His name's Aang. Ong. Aang. Ong. Watch the fucking show. Not that I have an opinion.
So tell us how you really feel.
And to both of you, you need to sit down and not only watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, I've seen it now.
One of the greatest things that has ever existed. And The Legend of Korra is great as well. Oh my god, that ending.
We made her angry, we made her cry.
That ending.
What happened in the ending? I completely forgot. I only watched it once, and
when they hold hands and they walk.
Who holds hands?
Korra and her girlfriend. They hold hands and they walk into the light.
I completely forgot that. I'm gonna need to watch it again.
I just baby cry, crocodile tears. I'm bad with. I am a sucker for stuff like that. It's like I was watching the what is it? Pacific Rim: The Black. New season came out.
I need to see that. I think I've seen the first episode, but I just didn't finish it.
The second season, crocodile tears.
Isn't crocodile tears a bad thing?
I cried like a bitch.
There we go. Is this before or after I ate the female dog?
And well, it's like if you're okay with young adult shows, another good one, especially if you're into Jurassic Park movies, is watching the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous series that's on Netflix. The first season actually takes place simultaneously as the first Jurassic World movie.
Wait, there is more Jurassic Park, like a TV series?
It's a cartoon.
Oh, it's a cartoon.
So
Oh, okay.
it's a cartoon.
It's a YA, young adult. So this is
Uh-huh.
actually kind of generated for like teenagers, the 13 to 16-year-old demographic.
Uh-huh.
It's about like 5 kids, 5 teenagers who get to go to Jurassic World exclusively to check out what's going to be their summer camp. And they're going to get an exclusive tour of the place and get to check it out before they open it to the public. And this is taking place during the events of the Jurassic World live action movie that we've seen. So while they're there, the Indominus Rex gets out.
So the Indominus Ash tries to eat him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there, yes. But that's not the main focus. It's the Indominus Rex is actually a side character to some of the other dinosaurs that they give primo time to, and it's really watching these kids find their way to try to get to the boats to get off of the island.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's 3 seasons.
Wow, they managed to make 3 seasons out of that. Jeez.
Are they making any more? Or
I'm hoping they do, because I'm really interested to see where it goes. I'm not going to spoil this for you guys because I know that you guys haven't seen it, but it takes a direction that you're not expecting.
They all die.
And there's some really cool scenes in there, and I really appreciate what they've done with the series, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Cool.
I'm Jurassic Parking it.
Wow.
I didn't do anything. But on that note, it is almost time to go ahead and close this section of the Star Wars celebration down. But we have more Star Wars coming and probably going to go the whole month. Trust me, I actually went through and made a bunch of I made a Star Wars meme compilation in case Dad went on in one of his rants.
Okay.
So Darth Maul.
We
We need to have a Darth Maul special podcast.
I thought I went on a rant earlier.
No. You know what I mean. To stop any bladadas.
Oh, I'll get to you, Ash. We still got a few more weeks. We'll pick up the Maul debate again.
But we can also talk about how Jabba's Disco Club is the best thing ever.
Yeah, nothing's hotter than than some of those chicks dancing in there.
See,
you know?
and watching that thing slobber and you get to see its tonsils. Yes, fabulous.
No. But,
Couldn't you just put more of the 6 titty woman in instead?
I know. Why not have more of the Twilight? Or how about 2 huts together? Ooh, a dancing hut there.
Nobody wants to see 2 huts together.
A couple of slugs slugging around.
The fact that there is a Star Wars, it is bad enough that the Clone Wars basically told us that Jabba has a son, and that means that 2 of them got it on.
Would that bring a whole new meaning to the term slugger?
Slugger.
Slugger, what up?
But
Oh my gosh. Hey.
hey, missus, how you doing?
I don't even
Stream
know.
Element says, hey, how's it going?
I don't know if she's home or over with our other daughter right now. So, hi, honey.
But seriously, finally home.
Hey, honey, I'm Princess Leia. Can you make me a slave Leia outfit?
Ash got Yoda, and DadMan and I both got Leia, which terrifies the crap out of me that I'm got similarities to DadMan.
So basically, I'm more important than both of you. Hell yeah!
Oh,
You're
okay.
also dead.
I can entertain Mrs.
No,
with
because
that
I'm a
suit.
Force ghost and I live eternally in the Force. Hell yeah!
You come back.
But that
and
means
snap.
I do see my kid Grogu grow up. Potential kid.
Dad.
Yeah.
You're a politician. Leia was in the Senate. You're a politician.
That's fine. I know how to work it. I know how to work those connections.
You have become the thing that you desire to hate.
No, I tell you what, I'll get a slave Leia costume and nobody will be able to say no to my powers.
That's all right. I already have mine. Bam.
There you go.
But Seriously, guys.
Yeah. It's been a great discussion, I mean, we've had a lot of fun figuring out who we are. We've had some disagreements. We've had some debate, and it's always fun.
It is always fun. And like I said, whether you're for the EU, Clone Wars, standalones, sequels, prequels, original trilogy, original, I messed with this so bad you don't actually know what original trilogy looks like.
Or some of us have watched all the redos that we forgot the original movie.
Even if you're a fan of the High Republic.
Oh.
Dad, don't.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of fucking shit.
No, I was thinking of Mr. Hanky. I'm sorry. There's so many ways to say that word, and I'm just like, I think of Mr. Hanky. That's all. That's what I was laughing about.
A fan of the Star Wars Special Edition. Rebels.
Oh. Come on. Come on. You got to say it.
What?
You got to say that wonderful 2-hour drinking special.
I already said the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh,
absolute literal piece of shit.
You got to say it again. It's so great.
If you're a fan of the comic books.
Which ones?
We're all the Star Wars comics, whether it's Dark Horse, Marvel.
You mean the good stuff like the EU or the crap stuff like the High Republic?
Ash, I already said the High Republic.
Hey, I've never read it. I'm just shitting on it because it's funny.
I'm not
Ash, I've got some comics from the 70s, actually. I need to show you some pictures of.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, no. and yet there are fans of it. And that's the point. Why? Because it's funny.
Well, they're wrong.
Because it's funny. That's okay. Hey, Ash, I have something for you to see. Comes from your neck of the woods, too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Look how good that looks in condition.
That's a very good condition, actually.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, my God.
And you know how you could tell that it's British?
Because they use you.
Mm-hmm. British. Bottle of water.
Good day, Governor. May I have a spotted tea? They like to use a U in favorite.
But these are the Star Wars weeklies.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep. And I have the entire Empire Strikes Back set.
Wow. Now, I got to ask you, did you keep those together yourself, or did your mom help you with some of that, too, with keeping them together? Okay.
My mom helped me.
Okay. Well,
you had so much faith in your mother.
Well, I only ask because
my mom doesn't do comics.
Well, I only have to ask because, see, my collections of stuff that I have that's still in good shape from then as a kid is that my mother, when I was done playing with them, she boxed them so they didn't get lost, broken, and stuff. So I have to credit my mom because she boxed the stuff up and put it where it could stay and stay together. So
I think we kept a lot of stuff from my childhood, but my mum's philosophy is give it all to charity. Like give it away, get rid of it. And I'm just like, the amount of times I was like, no, we're keeping it.
I grew up in a house that it was more of it's time to do some spring cleaning. And no.
Yard sales.
No. You can look, you need stuff? Okay, here, you can take the Barbie dolls, here's the tea set, here's some Cabbage Patch dolls. Don't touch my G.I. Joes, my Star Wars, my Transformers. Leave that shit alone.
Well, you were more responsible than me because I would have just let it lay around or lose it. My mom actually knew how lazy I was, so she put it up. So
go ahead and ask my mom who was allowed to clean my room.
Oh, well, that's okay. I respect you for that. I mean, I wouldn't clean my own room. Well,
no one could clean my room right.
Well,
Get out of my room.
That's good that you had that discipline at that age. I didn't have it.
And if you took any of my Super Friends, you messed with my G.I. Joes. No.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if anyone just incrementally moved one of your figures, and I wonder if you'd notice. Even if it was like a
See,
millimeter off, and every week or so, just move it a tiny bit, and then
she probably would.
eventually, like a couple of years down the line, you'd be like, "Oh, wasn't that at the other end of the
No,
shelf?"
I think she would notice every inch, every micro turn she would see. Because
So,
Mrs. has done that to people before to drive them crazy.
funny little thing that you mentioned that, Ash. When my friends come over,
Yeah, they do that.
it's not the figures. They'll take one movie and they move it. And I
Oh
find
no!
it.
Oh, that's that obvious because then it's if you've organized it like alphabetically, it's obvious if it's not. I'm saying if you've got figures on a shelf,
They've tried
and
that.
if you move one just ever so slightly sideways,
You
I'm not.
move it. You move it out of its original position of where it's at. I'm going to know because it changes the entire dynamic on how I have my toys set up in my house.
Even if it's like a millimeter off to the side,
They are
you can't.
positioned in a very strategic manner.
Yes, yeah, but
You
even
move
if you
Clever
move it,
Commander even a millimeter, then he's not right next to Scarlet where I need him to be, where he's fighting Duke to go after Scarlet.
do you
Yes,
know how
we
big
have.
a millimeter is?
Doesn't matter. You do
Yes,
not
yes, it
touch.
does. It's minuscule.
You
Like, I'm
move.
saying because the movements would be so small that you'd
Also,
have get so used to it until it's like very
and
obvious.
if you really want to try it, be my guest. But you do need to realize that my stuff is so tightly compacted because of the amount of stuff that I have that even I can't touch one of my figures without bumping into another one of my figures.
Jesus. I would want to do that, like when I eventually come over to the US, come and visit you, and then just I want to say, okay, go off in the living room, and they'll go to one of the rooms. You close your eyes, you don't know where, and then move one figure ever so slightly, and I want to see if you can figure out which one it is in your entire apartment.
I'll
That'd
figure
be
it out.
fun. that'd
I'll figure it
that'd be
out.
so fun.
Especially when I hear the crash of everything falling as you're trying to do it.
Yeah, that will probably happen as well.
Because here's the thing, and y'all could go ahead, try it. I would want to switch them around just to tick her off. Thanks, Mrs. Here's the thing, is I'm very OCD when it comes to my cleaning. So even though you see that stuff there, pay attention. I guess the best way, since the camera's normally here, watch how those Pokeballs always go right back to where they are every week, even though they come off of that and get cleaned every week.
Oh, my stuff would be lucky if it's cleaned once a year.
No.
I'm terrible. Just run your finger along the top
all
of
of that,
just a layer of dust.
all of that gets wiped down every week.
Jesus.
Every week. I don't like dust. I don't like a dirty house. I'm very anal about it.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, if there's like a layer of dust, I couldn't care less. Like, if parts of my PC fans start to go dark because there's so much dust on the filter, I couldn't care less. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Cleaning is the thing that I start on Wednesday and I don't finish till Saturday morning. For my house.
Yeah.
It used to only take me Thursday and Friday, but my collection has expanded. A lot. Slightly. Just let you know where you need to put that. No! You take everything off of the shelf.
Exactly, Mrs.
The shelf.
Oh my
You wipe
God.
each of the items off and then you put them back where they were.
You don't have to draw around the character's feet to know and write down that this figure goes. You just know because of the dust positions.
Or you're OCD like me and you already know where they go.
Yes, but no, we're not OCD like you. Very few people are OCD like you.
Oh man, she almost wet her pants again.
They're out there. I promise you, they're out there.
Oh, I know. Few and far between.
Look, I'm just one of these people. Everything has its place, especially when it comes to my collectibles.
Would take a census. How many Amanda like OCDs people are there per 100,000 population?
Apparently, we are not OCD. No, you just don't have an extreme case of it like I do. Everybody has a little bit of OCD in them.
Oh yeah.
Probably most people's houses do.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of the things that when someone's like, "Hey, I can help you with," no, you can't. It takes someone who truly does understand me to come help me. Because if you come help me clean my house for something, you're going to get drill instructor Amanda. You have to do it in a certain way or else I'm not going to be happy and then I have to redo it anyway. Even as a child, no one could clean my house or my stuff the way that I can. And I'm very anal retentive over it.
Basically, what we do is we put the box open right next to the shelf. We get our arm, put it behind all your figures, and just sweep them all into the box.
It's like a friend of mine moved, and I'm like, okay, they're like, and like it was like 2 months later, they're like, yeah, I'm still unboxing shit, and I'm like, and they're like, what? I was like, I moved a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double wide trailer from Florida here and had everything unpacked and put up within 2 weeks. You're months in and moved a bedroom in, and how are you not unpacked? What the hell? They're like, what did you do?
Normal.
Because I'm also one of these people. Wrap it. Put the list of everything that's in the box on top, seal it, and then write it on the side of the box. And then write what room it goes in. That's how I move.
That's very efficient. That's a good way to do it.
Well, I'm not going to sit there and unbox a bunch of boxes and try to figure out where they go. I'm too busy trying to figure out, okay, so okay, we need this bookshelf here, which goes over here, and then I need to make sure that this goes this way, and then these set of toys go over here, and then these shelves can go over here, and then these go over here, and then make sure that we have all this stuff on the ceiling, because every room in my house has something hanging from the ceiling.
Jeez.
Like that. What the hell? No.
Yep.
Yep.
I can testify to that one.
You're not helping me move ever.
Except with technology. If I was to do something with technology, then I would make sure that shit is wrapped up good, safe, and okay.
Hey, we've been on so long. Fuel's joined us. Hi, Fuel.
I changed it to Lady Vader.
She's going skiing.
I thought she was going to a cop walking down the beach there with those sunglasses.
I got
She's skiing with her laser sword.
And she just chopped off her left hand again.
Absolutely. Going well.
No, I'm just so strong in the force I could do this now.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Hell yeah.
All right.
My tech is kept care of, but everything else takes the chair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Changed it to the name you usually go by. Oh, fuck. You know what?
I'll finish that for you.
You know who really? You want to know who I really want to see? You know who becomes Palpatine?
Fuel. Absolutely.
Fuel.
Becomes, I thought he already was.
Pretty much. I mean, think about some of those questions. What do you do if your friend needs you? Friends? I have those. That's Fuel's answer.
Yep. It's been so long since I played Fortnite with Fuel. I miss Fuel.
Yeah, well, he's just waking up, so.
He's all right.
Hey, Fuel. Just time to get started.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. Oh my god.
I hate you all.
Yeah, well, you keep bringing us back.
We hate you too.
You keep bringing us back and we keep showing up, so What are you gonna do?
I bring you back so the people show up in the chat.
Well, yeah, and we all love you, Amanda.
Because that's what you do with your friends.
Yeah.
Put it on. No, I'm not putting it on a shirt, and you can't make me.
You're number one.
There's your thumbnail.
International Finger of Friendship.
No, what? Yeah, see, I don't have to touch that. No one else here has the ability to do it, so. Loser.
Oh, wow. I could have come up with something on the end of his, but I'm not. So, anyway.
Private chat.
Because it's my show. Not our show. Okay, got derailed. Anyway, I was trying to do the closing thing. So, guys, regardless of where you are, what you like of Star Wars, or what you don't like of Star Wars, by the way, the glare off of this thing is really bothering me because I can see the screen.
We can see your screen off your glasses, too.
Yeah, now I have 2 monitors right there. It's weird looking. But no, seriously, guys, regardless of what you like of Star Wars, what you don't like of Star Wars, we're all Star Wars fans.
Whether it's the prequels, the originals, or sequels.
Yes, all of it. I'll even say it again. Even if you like the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Sorry. Carry on.
Or the High Republic.
Oh my god, that's the best shit ever. It's so good. Everyone needs to read it.
The important thing is we can all agree that we all love Star Wars for a reason. It all impacted us in a way.
Yeah.
And that's what's really great about Star Wars, and watching it continue to grow. Whether it's something that we like, whether it's something that we don't, whether it's fan films, or if it's a big name company, it will continue to grow. It will continue to live in our hearts. And that's why we celebrate it every May. Because I don't see people celebrating the Alien franchise for a month. I don't see Terminator month.
No, they lost that opportunity.
I don't even see Batman month.
Alien was pretty good. I binged through all the films in like a week.
Batman. I'm sorry, Alien. Yeah. Well,
but that can be a topic for another time.
Whose cookies are done?
Mine.
Ding! Timer's off. Food's done. What's with the? Oh, there was an impact. All that leaky orange. Okay, I was originally supposed to be wearing my Darth Vader helmet, but it doesn't fit over my headphones. No, we're not. No, we're not destroying my Darth Vader collectible helmet.
Drill the holes. Ass. Drill the holes.
And the point of, if you ever watch like the original trilogy, Darth Vader's eyes started having like that red tinge to it.
Oh, we all watched
the
original trilogy, but are you on about the original trilogy? Oh, shut up.
Holiday special, looking in Ed's direction.
Who's
Which
Ed?
one? Or Edge.
There we go. I'll change your name to Ed now.
Ed.
Oh, I think we're all delirious by this point.
Yep.
We've been going for 2
Say goodbye.
hours.
Say goodnight, Amanda.
All right. Good night, Amanda. But no, seriously. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Yes. I don't know if she's getting choked up over us, Ash.
We greatly appreciate it.
As Princess Leia.
Oh, God.
And, of course, the only thing that we could do to say goodnight to everybody. Where did you go? There it is. May the Force be with you. Bye.
Bye.